Hello, hello, and welcome to Cat Luna Tarot. Today's video, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to title it just yet because, well, I'll tell you guys. Today's intention is we want to ask if this person is your soulmate. Are they your twin flame? Are they your karmic? And are you guys meant to be together? So a lot of heavy questions here in this reading. So I do want to put a trigger warning out there. It may not be the answer you want. So ask yourself if you're ready to hear the answer. And also, I don't know what I'm going to title this reading because I don't know if Spirit's even going to be able to give us the answer to that question today. Like the answer could just be maybe. That seems to come out. And I mean, it does sound complicated, but there usually is a specific reason why Spirit doesn't want you to know the answer right now. So yeah, it sounds weird. I'm sorry if all of these are like crooked. I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, go ahead and take your time to pick your pile here. And we have oracle cards and some tarot cards already pulled for each pile. I also got a song lyric as well for each pile. Okay, so go ahead and take your time to choose. Pause the video if you need to, and I will see you in your timestamp down below. All right, pile number 1, if you chose this pile over here, this is your reading. So the question is this person your twin flame? Is this person your soulmate? And I just want to say that I believe that we have many different soulmates. Twin flames they're a type of soulmate. They're a little bit different. Honestly, I did not even believe in twin flames until I actually met mine, and it's a lot crazier than a soulmate. Like, I mean, yeah, you probably already know a little bit about this, but yeah, just wanted to say that I do think that we have many different types of soulmates within our lifetime. So just wanted to start out by saying that. Your song lyric here is the song Drive by Incubus. This is such an old song. Like, I feel like people don't listen to Incubus anymore. But if you feel called to, you can go ahead and look up this song after this reading. And your lyric is, sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. And I can't help but ask myself how much I'll let the fear take the wheel and steer. Wow. So, we do say that there are only two types of energies in this world. There's fear and there is love. So usually when we talk about twin flames, soulmates, there's a lot of fear that gets brought up within us because it's uncertainty. We're uncertain if we're ever going to be with them. So I think that with this song lyric here, Spirit is bringing light to that, because the first part, like the first step of, releasing fear and moving into love is just bringing awareness to it. So Spirit is bringing some awareness here that you may be living in fear or taking action out of fear, or there could be something there. So, there's nothing wrong with that. We all feel fear every once in a while, but Spirit is just saying to be aware of that. That's the first step here to kind of releasing that. I'm going to get some zodiac cards here. Okay, 12th house, Lilith, Gemini. Okay, so these could be the energies of your person. These could be, I'm seeing it more as themes that your person may be experiencing right now. The 12th house is a very spiritual house. It's also a kind of chaotic house. Like, I feel like when we're going through dark times, like kind of like all of 2020, COVID coming up was a very Pisces, Neptune kind of thing, and that's all the 12th house. So the 12th house is a time of introspection. It's feminine energy. It's a very spiritual house. It's a time where you can look deep within yourself. Maybe you're not going out as much. So that could be themes that your person is experiencing right now. Lilith is primal energy. So I think about like the first like two chakras, like the root chakra and sacral chakra. This is our instinctual energy. Lilith is also depicted as a demon a lot of the time. So just with those first two cards, the 12th house and Lilith coming out first, I'm getting more of, yeah, sure, they could have a lot of planets in the 12th house maybe, but I'm getting more the feeling of this is a cycle that they're experiencing right now. So they're really feeling the energies of the 12th house and the energies of Lilith. Gemini, that's interesting because this question here is about, twin flames. And we have this like mirroring image, this very twin looking type of image here for reassess. And we have Gemini, the twins. I do kind of think of the lovers as well when I see Gemini, because in tarot, Gemini does rule the lovers. But yeah, it's interesting, having a question about a twin flame reading, and straight off the bat, we start seeing, twins and twins. So that's interesting there. Rose quartz here is the stone I chose for your reading, and that does have to do with energies of love, the heart space. So yeah, also this person, the person you're asking about, they could possibly have Gemini placements in their chart. I'm not getting that for a whole lot of you, but they could also maybe even have a career where they are, doing something with their intellect. Gemini does things like speaking, having a podcast or sharing information with the world. Anything intellectual is ruled by Gemini. So your person could even maybe have a career within that, intellectual scope. I'm trying to think of a different word so I don't keep repeating the same words. But you guys understand what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. I want to see if we have any repeating numbers, synchronicities, numbers you might be seeing. Okay, so we've got sixes over here. 6, 6, 6, 11, 22. Wow, they're all synchronicities, or they're all repeating numbers. And 33. So you may be seeing lots of synchronicities right now, maybe every single time you look at the clock. Wow, I just saw 55 right now on the clock too, as soon as I said that. Like it was just 8:55 in the timestamp right now. So yeah, maybe every single time you look at the clock, you're seeing some type of synchronicity. I'm drinking my tea right now. I am getting the feeling that Spirit is communicating with you in that way. So it's really for me not about the numbers here that are showing up, because I feel like you may be seeing lots and lots of synchronicities at this time. But yeah, 1 is the number of individuality, leadership. 2, I think about relationships. When I see 2, 3 is growth, on your way to abundance. 6 has a lot to do with the family and the home. And it's a Venusian number of Venus. So it has to do with love as well. So that's what these numbers mean, but I'm getting the feeling like you may be seeing lots of numbers. You may also be seeing 5s, 7s, 8s. So for me, it's really not about any number in specific, but just I think that the message here is that Spirit is trying to communicate with you through numbers. But let's go ahead and we'll leave Gemini up here. Let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards to start. So we have Reassess over here. And yeah, I already called attention to that imagery of the twins. And it's just weird. Like there's this quote about twin flames that Plato says, the Greek philosopher Plato, about how humans were once two beings connected, two beings as one, and then they split. And that's almost like the imagery I'm seeing here, which is kind of freaky, kind of weird, but yeah, really beautiful cards here. So we have Reassess. You have the right to change your mind. So already feeling just uncertainty we got in our lyric as well. So already feeling that kind of uncertainty here. Maybe you guys really are twins and you just tend to question that a lot, or maybe you say, yeah, I kind of know in my heart or deep down that we're twins, but I also feel deep down that we're not going to be together. There's some kind of energy here. It could just be uncertainty that I'm feeling, but that's interesting. You have the right to change your mind. And this might also just be a reminder that we all have free will. Sometimes twin flames can be a very toxic and chaotic connection because it does kind of bring up all of our dark energy, all of our negative energy. And they have it too, That's why you guys are mirrors. That's why the twin connection can be so difficult. So kind of just letting you know that, you have free will. Just because you guys are twins doesn't mean that you have to be with them. Yeah, there's certainly people who have a twin that maybe is not as progressed as you are. That's a possibility. I love how pink this card is, and it matches with the rose quartz. So we have High Wreath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. That is giving me such a feeling of star family. And this card really goes more in depth about what it feels like to be separated from your home or separated from your star family. And that's the way they explain it in the book. It sounds very, very similar to twin flame separation, because when you meet your twin, when you're with them, it feels like you're entirely connected to source energy. Like it kind of feels like this, like you're just completely connected to them. You're completely connected to source. It feels amazing. So then when twin flames inevitably split, even when you just, go the next day without talking, you feel that in your heart space, like you feel the absence of them. And yeah, it can really be painful. You can really feel it, not even just in your heart chakra, but all of your chakras, especially. It seems to especially affect the heart and solar plexus chakra. And yeah, so that could definitely be something that you feel. And already I am getting such a twin flame energy here with just these first two cards, even with Gemini showing here. So I think, you'll really know if that resonates with you. You'll know if they are a twin or a soulmate for you. So we have 25 Sacred Temple. And we have Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And just as I'm looking at my computer pile one as I'm filming this, I'm seeing so many synchronicities, 222, 333, 444, like random ones in the clock. It just seems like every time I glance over, there's another synchronicity. And so you really may be feeling that pile one, and that does tend to happen when you are about to meet a twin flame. So it could be a possibility for you here that maybe you haven't met them yet, but you can kind of feel that energy like you're about to meet them. That could also be confirmation that the person you're thinking about is a twin. But sacred temple and honesty. Yeah, it's okay. A couple messages here. For some people out there, I am getting just a message here that is only going to apply to some of you, but I feel like some of you may have told this person that you suspect that they're your twin, and they may have denied that. They may have, or you may have told them that you suspect that they're a soulmate, and they may have said, no, I think you're mistaken. So that's kind of what this card honesty is kind of giving me that feeling. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So it is kind of the feeling that you may know this truth. I feel like if this person is your twin, you're just going to feel it, especially in your heart, in your heart space, in your heart chakra. And look, if you can look closely right there within the heart, there is a flame right behind it, another flame, 2 flames coming from this heart. So I feel like that's really where you're going to feel it the most. You do feel it in your physical body when you meet a twin flame, and then when you're separated from them, you can feel your heart aching, your heart yearning for them. You can actually feel this connection in all your chakras all the way up to the top, the crown chakra. Yeah, I was blanking for a second, but this is all about just you honoring that connection within yourself and not really needing this other person to validate it for you. Like, you can know within your heart, within yourself, that you guys are twin flames, and maybe this person hasn't come to that realization yet. I think that Spirit's saying that's perfectly fine. Like, that is your truth. All you can really do is be honest within yourself and not rely on this other person to validate what you know to be true. Okay, I hope that made sense. Okay, these oracle cards here from the Iris deck. Oh my God, like, this is crazy. I don't think in any of my, out of all my tarot decks and oracle decks, I don't think I have any cards like this where it literally says twin. So that's really a strong message here the question is this your twin flame? And yeah, I think from the very first card that I pulled for this deck, I was feeling a yes. And I just think it is confirmed here with this twin card. We also have repopulation. So I'm going to go ahead and read these cards from the Iris Oracle deck. I got this deck from Etsy. So excited about it. And I just got it, so I'm really not familiar with all the meanings just yet. So let's go ahead and read this repopulation card to start. We all love to feel abundant and full. When you have a basket of full and shiny apples, it's hard to accept when all you got is a bunch of chewed up cores. In those cores, if you look past the fact that it's not plump and shiny, you'll see that there are seeds to be planted. It's not healthy to be overproducing. We need a break. We need a time to be low, down, and empty, just as much as we need that contentfulness. If anything is real in this life, it's change, and the emptiness allows us to fill ourselves with the new, to move on. Let us have peace in seeing the full cycle of our own constant repopulation. Okay. This deck is so unique. Like, I just love this deck. So, we've talked about feeling their absence, right? So you may have met this person and really experienced the abundance of the connection. You may have really experienced it being at its best, or Maybe you guys, I'm just feeling like you could have had moments with them where you've just really experienced the love. It doesn't have to mean that you've been in a relationship with them before, but you really felt the full like love of this connection. And I'm getting the feeling that there's just a separation here, and right now you are feeling you're feeling like you have a basket of just cores instead of apples. So also, I'm getting that with the fear over here, and with that high wreath card, it's like I do feel that you may be feeling the absence of this person, maybe just really, really questioning things, really feeling uncertain about this connection. Let's see. But if you look past the fact that it's not plump and shiny, you'll see that there are seeds to be planted. Yes. So what Spirit is trying to say is there's just so much of this magic like within you. Like your higher self knows the truth of this connection deep within your soul. You know exactly what you need to do, and it's more about cycles that you guys have to go through. I see that you guys are probably going to be expanding and growing individually before you come together. Let's go ahead and read this twin card here. So yeah, lots of positive just hope for the future with seeds there. Seeds can also be, a sign that abundance is to come, but it may take some time. Okay, for twin. There are many souls on this earth whom you have met in past lives. Some may call them soulmates, people who you have relationships with again and again and again and again. The term soulmates has this super heteronormative connotation of your one and only monogamous partner who is with you together forever and ever. Your spirit does not adhere to gender structures. You could have been any number of people in a past life. Your best friend today could have been your brother, wife, neighbor, or daughter in a life before. I like to consider them twins. Twins because they hold a mirror up to your spirit where you can get a glimpse of your past in the waking day through your love for another. These are not just romantic partners, but all kinds of people or even animals. Like twins, they are not the same, but carry a sacred similarity. This card is in reference to a twin in your life or one you are about to meet. Okay. Wow. So we're also going to get into your tarot cards to see the future of this connection. See if you guys are meant to come together in this lifetime, maybe what you have to go through before you come together. But I am seeing all the cards here as confirmation that yes, I believe this person is your soulmate or twin flame, however you want to look at it, or however that resonates with you. So if you resonate or feel more comfortable with the term soulmate, then yes, I believe that this person is your soulmate. And if you are really truly asking about a twin flame, I'm also feeling like for those people asking about a twin, that yes, this person could be your twin. Let's go ahead and clear these oracle cards and get into your tarot cards here, pile 1. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Let's get these, missed one. 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. Very, very interesting. I almost want to switch these. I feel like these may be out of order. Let's do that. Okay. So just take it how it resonates. Maybe the first order was more correct for you, but I kind of do see this as a progression. Like, I am feeling that this uncertain energy or this separation of the connection may be what you're feeling right now. For those of you, because twin flames are so complicated, maybe it is the reverse. Maybe you guys do come together in a relationship to split up and then come together again. So that could be going on for a lot of you, because that twin flame connection there's a lot of push and pull energy. It's very, very common for twins to go through a separation before they come back together for that kind of forever union, I guess, for a lot of people. But in these cards, there is definitely a point of separation, a break in the connection. You know, maybe they are supposed to be, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, pile one. That's the problem with being an intuitive reader. You don't want to have any rules or structure. You just want to go with the flow of your feelings, which can be kind of crazy. So you may, like, because this for a lot of people could be the initial meeting, you know. Maybe you were feeling at a place in your life where you are really feeling good, really feeling like things are in flow. I just saw another synchronicity, okay? And I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I feel like before you meet this person, or before you've met them, if you've already met them, you're just feeling really, really good, feeling really abundant, feeling like spirit is backing you, feeling like spirit is really showing you those synchronicities, showing you that you're on the right path. You could feel that things may be working out for you in your career, or you may just feel like things are figured out or just moving in flow. And then you guys meet, or you come together. So for some people, it can be a relationship. For some people, maybe you just meet and come together briefly. But it's like when you're with them, you really feel the abundance of the connection, and they feel the exact same way. They really love being in your presence. Such an abundance of like energy, like love. There's an abundance of love within this connection, and I feel like you take it as it resonates, because for some people, I feel like they haven't met their twin yet. Like, you're about to. For some people, you have already met them. But it's like when you're with them, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but you really do feel the love and the abundance of the connection, okay? So they feel that temporarily, and then it's like it doesn't make sense, because then they're gone. And then they've completely pulled their energy away. And there's so many things are pointing back to the heart space for this connection. So if you pile one here, you're probably really feeling this within your heart chakra. So that is just a feeling of intense heartbreak. It does manifest into pain in the physical body. And it is like a cycle that I'm seeing here. So for everyone, the timeline is going to be different, okay? And I think that's why I was reversing them so many times, because there are different energies here going on in this collective, in this pile. So for some of you, you're going to come together in a relationship and break up for a moment of time. And the resulting energy here is just to come together again. For other people, you may never come into a relationship. You could be learning about relationships through other people. You could be experiencing your growth, as a single individual. But I do see union. I do see union here for the connection in pile number 1, but it's not going to be without its tough times. There's going to be some growth, some learning, some shadow work that needs to be done. There's going to be periods of separation, and it very much so does fit the description of the twin flame connection for me here, because really that push-pull energy, it's there. It does exist. within the twin flame connection. I wish it could be easier. It just isn't. So with that song lyric here, I feel that you guys may be in this energy of fear. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. Yeah, and it does feel like fear is in control right now. Also with this like 12th house and Lilith energy, I feel like that you and your person could both be in this energy of maybe going through a difficult time, a period of, just separation, introspection. I would say just give in to that energy, because it's happening for a reason, and the more you resist it, the longer you're going to hold this off, the longer you have to wait for your union to come in. So yeah, those are the feelings I'm getting here for you, pile 1. Please let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you. If it did, please do subscribe, become a subscriber. I would love to have you here. I do pick a card readings every week, as well as live readings, which are really awesome. I get the chance to connect with you guys and answer your questions for free live every weekend. But you must be a subscriber to participate in that. And I recommend that you turn on notifications if that's something you're interested in, because the list can get pretty long. The wait time can get a little long sometimes. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do that in my Etsy shop in the description box. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, pile 1. I will hope to see you in the next video. Hello there, pile 2. If you chose this green calcite and this action card, welcome to your reading. I'm going to be starting this off with a channeled song lyric, and you have got Gold Dust Woman for your song, and the lyric is, well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shadow your illusions of love, and is it over now, do you know how, pick up the pieces and go home. Wow, so this is a little bit of a deeper song lyric. I see it as about separation, recovery, shattering illusions of love. Yeah, there's some pretty deep lyrics here. So this could definitely be, it's a connection that could be going through a tough time right now. Did she make you cry? This could, use gender fluidly within tarot readings, so take it to mean either gender. So this could be kind of asking, did this person hurt your feelings? Did they treat you badly? Kind of asking those questions here, and there may be a need for some kind of recovery here. Pick up the pieces and go home. And is it over now? So yeah, there's a lot of questioning going on here. I'm curious to see what this card action says. So we have action. Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. Okay, I like that. I like that. It's kind of giving me the feeling like even if you're not working on the connection, even if you're not like moving towards them, you should still be working on yourself. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting there. And look, the sun is shining so brightly through that door. So it's like, little by little, working your way to the top of that happiness. The top of that happiness. You guys know what I mean. So yeah, getting really good feelings there. You may be more at the bottom of this step right now, and you're just like looking in on what your life could be like. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some zodiac cards here, and I'm also going to roll the dice and see if we can grab any synchronicities, repeating numbers, stuff like that. Yeah, so for zodiac cards, Okay, so here we've got Uranus, 10th house, and Pisces. Okay, so I don't know if I really explained this before I even just like dived into your reading, but we are going to be asking the question, is this person a soulmate? Are they a twin flame? Are they a karmic? Are they in your life for a reason? Honestly, I think everyone's in our lives for a reason. So we're going to be trying to answer that with the oracle cards here. And then with the tarot cards, we're going to be looking into future actions. We really want to see, are you guys meant to be together? Here with these zodiac cards, I want to get a look in on their energy. How is your person? What are they going through right now? And, are these cards going to apply to their personality in any way? For some people, we could be talking about a Pisces. You could have also, I was going to say you could have also chosen pile 1, but let's just get into your cards first before we make that decision, actually. Because I was just seeing Pisces energy in pile 1, but this is telling me here, your person's energy right now, they could have been shaken up. There could have been something that happened quite abruptly, and it could have shaken up their career. Maybe they're really stepping into their career right now. Maybe that is just a goal, like working hard, working to save for a house or something like that. Like 10th house is telling me that they may have some bigger long-term goals right now that they are focused on. Pisces energy is kind of all over the place. So it's interesting to see all these cards together. Pisces is also a very spiritual card. So maybe they have lots of desires, long-term goals, but they just really don't know how to hone that energy. Maybe they had something. Yeah, it's a feeling like maybe something happened, like, getting kicked out of your home and needing to find a place to live. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting here with Uranus. And then, like, they have to really step up within their career to provide for themselves. Like, just take this how it resonates. But it's an interesting mix here with these cards. This could also tell me that this person is really unique, that they are really an individual. Uranus can even be, I see that as a form of genius, somebody who is really imaginative. They can think of a really unique perspective for things. The 10th house here is telling me that they could be very ambitious. And Pisces is so mutable. Pisces kind of gets along with everybody. And it's energy that changes throughout the years. Could also be an era of confusion. There could be some confusion over what this person wants to do with their life. This could even be your energy as well. Because I am kind of getting that 10th house feeling here with that action card. Like, there is this like desire to step into these roles of the 10th house. Let's get some dice. Okay. 2s. So many 2s. Okay, so we've got 2, 2, 2, and 2. We've also got 3 4s and 2 5s. Very strong synchronicities here and on the first roll. So kind of the same thing as pile 1. You could be seeing lots of synchronicities. 2s are coming through very strong, especially because we have pile 2 here. Yeah, what does this say again? Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. Yeah, you are going through changes, pile 2. You are getting through you're like going through it. You could be going through an awakening, getting to a place of stability. 2s are very, very common synchronicity, like 2, 2, 2. That's so common to see when you're about to meet your twin flame or when you've already met them. For some people watching, The person you're asking about, I'm just getting this as a message. The person you're asking about could be a quote unquote false twin. So that's telling me that for some people, yeah, the person on your mind is not them, but you could be meeting them really soon. So that's that Uranus energy. It's kind of giving me the energy of the Tower. Like things are going to be really shaken up. Like everything that you thought was true is not true. And there's something I think very spiritual going on within you. Within your chakras. This could be one of where you're going through a spiritual awakening or going through a tougher time than normal right now. Pile 2, green here, green calcite also makes me think of the heart chakra. And this stone is so heavy. Like it doesn't look like it's that heavy. It's not that big, but it's so heavy compared to my other crystals. Kind of telling me that you may have a really heavy heart right now. Maybe you even have a lot on your mind. But let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. You know, I'll leave these up here. We're seeing 2s, 4s, and 5s. So I'll leave the dice. Yeah, Pisces. This person could be a Pisces, or yeah, they don't have to be. Or this could be, you know, just something they're going through right now. Actually, Pisces is the one sign that does embody all the signs, but they definitely can be a Pisces or a sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, so you will know if that applies to you. Okay, so we've got fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life, and 44, you are sacred. Okay, I just have to start out by saying how interesting it is that this card says fall into my arms. I usually pull these out one at a time. I don't even know why I was called to pull these both out at the same time, but I was. So this one says fall into my arms, and here she is embracing herself in her own arms. So I am feeling like these two kind of go together. Fall into my arms, kind of feeling like that's your own arms. Also that it's a time where spirit really is with you. 44 I see as the sign of spirit. We also have 444 up here as one of your numbers coming through. So I do see those as signs that spirit is with you. Fall into my arms can really be a card here that acknowledges that you're going through a tough time right now. It talks about how separation can be really excruciating because you are separated from the oneness of source. It is acknowledging that you're going through a really tough time, an extreme time, because it talks about, you know, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So you may be in one extreme, one end of the spectrum. You could be within the, you know, you could be going through a tough time right now. This card talks about how when we see things as good or bad, when we're going through a great time, we see it as though we're being rewarded. And when we're going through a tough time, we view it as though we're being punished. And that's not what's going on. We are all meant to go through tough times because we learn and we expand and we grow within those tough times. We learn about our own shadows. We shine the light. I'm seeing just this beautiful light coming from up top and shining its way all the way down. So yeah, it's just like this beautiful, like crystal clear water down here. I do love these cards. They're so beautiful. Fall into my arms. It does look like she is embracing this shadow, almost like not embracing another person, but maybe embracing that deeper side of herself, that shadow side. And I kind of see that's what you need to be doing here, pile 2. Really being gentle with yourself, especially if you're going through shadow work. Be really tender and gentle, especially with your heart here, because we have that green calcite coming through. For your soul's journey cards, we have freedom. Sorry if you can't see that. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, let's try to fit all these into the shot here. Okay. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, and I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, don't hate me, pile 2. I want you to only take this message if it resonates, okay? If it feels right for you. You'll know intuitively if this is your pile, if this is your message. But like I kind of said before, I am getting the feeling of a false twin with this pile, and a feeling that you're going to meet your real twin flame right after or soon. That the experiences you're learning with your false twin, maybe you guys were even in a relationship where you feel like they broke you or broke you down. I'm getting a change in just in your attitude and how you think. Just take it how it resonates, because for some people maybe they could be your twin, but I'm feeling that there's a change here. Maybe you could be really comfortable with being alone, really comfortable in this separation. Baby steps are still steps, and they're better than standing still. Yeah, Spirit wants you to change, and they're not really pushing you into all this change at once. It is, we did get Uranus actually earlier, so I kind of said that it could be an abrupt change. Yeah, and Uranus I was also seeing as a card of change. So yeah, for some people, this is a no for the twin flame, but I feel this twin flame energy strongly within your, what am I trying to say, like energetic field, I guess. I do feel that you do have a twin out there, and that's probably why you're so drawn to videos about twin flames. So many 2s here, oh my gosh, for pile 2. So yeah, you may want to look up 222, but I do see that as a number of someone who is about to meet their twin, and I'm seeing just like a change of mind, a redirection here. So that's why it's kind of giving me the feeling that they could be a false twin, quote unquote. But take it as it resonates. It could really just mean that it could mean something different for you. It could mean that you're going through a cycle with this person. So just take it how it resonates. Here for the Iris Oracle, we have 58, Afraid of the Attic. And I'm going to go ahead and read this one from the guidebook, okay? All right, we've got 58, Afraid of the Attic. If our body is a house, the attic is our cranium, our head, holding in stress, anxiety, repetitive negative thoughts that build over time. Your mind has a lot of power. If you want to, you can stuff all of the things you are avoiding into a cramped corner in the attic. If you make this a habit, that little shoebox of stresses becomes many shoeboxes until it is taking up more and more space. It develops to feel like it's not you, that those things you stuffed up there have become their own monster tormenting you. To avoid fear, it's time for some house cleaning, one step at a time. You put that entire gunk up there so you can dissolve it as well. Just start with one thing. If you find yourself feeling afraid, take a breath and ask why. Is it a fear for your safety, or is it an anxiety that you put up in the attic and left there to multiply? Wow. So just as we can manifest really good stuff for us, really positive things, we can also manifest things we don't want. So make sure you're not feeding too much energy, feeding too much to these wolves, to this fear. I think that's the message there. Yeah, also just a lot of intense energy surrounding how you feel about this connection. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot cards. Let's see what your tarot has to say here. Oh my gosh, I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, so here in your tarot cards, I really want to look at kind of future actions here. I want to know, are you guys meant to be together? What is it going to take for you guys to come together? Here we have Queen of Voices, Queen of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration. Okay, so that's Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Emotions, which is the 2 of Cups, Three of Materials, which is the 3 of Pentacles, and 5 of Emotions, which is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so lots of different messages here. I think for a small percentage of people watching, this could be about 2 females, a connection with 2 females, because there are 2 queens here. That's not going to apply to everybody. You know, we're very fluid here with gender roles. But I am kind of seeing 2 people who actually are not counterparts. So, yeah, take it just how it resonates. It's really up to you to confirm or deny for sure whether or not this person is a twin. But I do see them as a type of soulmate, somebody who has been in your life before in past lives, but not necessarily a twin or twin flame. The Queen of Swords here, I see somebody who has really gone through it. The Queen of Swords can talk about somebody who's gone through emotional trials, because the Queen is kind of cold here as a result. So even with that song lyric, it's kind of like you feel really hurt by this person. And these 2 people here are just completely looking the other way. Like they are not giving the other person the time of day. So this 10 of Wands here can show just how, stressed and overwhelming and how disappointing that news is for you. This could be a really disappointing reading for some people, because there actually really is love here at the heart of the connection, at the root of the connection here. So I really am seeing that this person here is a soulmate for you, but they are one of many soulmates. They're not your only soulmate, which is telling me that maybe they're not a twin. Yeah, it is going to be different messages for different people. Okay, so if you know within your heart that they are your twin, just take this how it resonates, because there are lots of 2s here. So for other people, if this is not your twin, I am seeing an actual twin coming into your life. So this reading could have been very disappointing for you, or there could be a lot of just sadness surrounded by this, with this energy or this reading, because I am getting a no that you're not meant to be with this person or end up with this person in your lifetime, but the lessons you're learning here are going to lead you to the person that you are meant to be with. So just take it how it resonates. For other people, if you know for sure they're your twin, you're just going to have to go through a really long uphill battle before you guys ever do come together. So yeah, those are the messages I'm getting here for you, pile 2. Lots of love here just within your energy, just within your energetic field. So I'm really, really hopeful for you, pile 2, for the future. I think that spirit is acknowledging that you might be going through a tough time. I'm even drawn to the word like cry right here on this card. So you can look up this song if you feel called to. There may be more, additional lyrics there for you. You can also, just get a feeling or a vibe or a message that way through a song. But I do feel like you are going to be doing some growing, pile 2, and it's a really positive message that you are going to meet your twin in the future, because I am feeling that energy within you here. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it all the way through, please let me know in the comments if you resonated with this reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. I put out new readings every single week. I also love to chat with you guys in the live chat in my premieres. I sometimes have my tarot cards with me and I can answer questions for some of you. So turn on notifications as well, so you know that when one of my new videos premieres. Also, I do live readings for you guys where I do answer your questions in the lives. So definitely turn on notifications for that as well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do that in my Etsy shop, and I will link that in the description box down below. Thank you so much, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello there, pile 3. If you chose this stack right here, this time oracle card and this orange calcite, this is your reading. So we will put those up there. So I'm going to start you guys off with a channeled song and song lyric. So you can look up this song after the reading if you feel called to, or else you could just take this lyric and see how it resonates. So your song choice today is Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. Your lyric is Me, Myself, and I, that's all I got in the end, that's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry, I took a vow that from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. So, I love this song, you guys. I sing this song to myself all the time. I do feel like my own best friend in the end. But that could definitely be a peek into how you're feeling. This could also be how your person is feeling. So I'm kind of getting the feeling, I keep saying the word feeling. You both might be single right now because of this me, myself, and I energy. Yeah, I love that song. So you guys should definitely listen to that song after this reading. Let's go ahead and look into the zodiac cards here. So this could just tell us messages. I'm really looking at as to more about your person. So if you see a specific sign, that could be their sun sign, or rising sign, moon sign, or it could be a message about just how they're feeling right now and what cycles they're going through right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. By the way, we're going to be really asking, is this person your twin flame? With these oracle cards, are they your soulmate? Are they your karmic? And then with the tarot cards, we want to look into future energies. Are you guys meant to be together? Okay, so if I didn't already say that, that's what we're doing here. Okay, pile 3. Okay, for pile 3, we actually didn't have any zodiac signs that came out, but we did have 4th house, the moon, and Mars. So 4th house and the moon are definitely connected. These are about the family, the home life, even just your own internal world. So I do see this as, I do see that you're both alone right now, being introspective. That could be you or your person. A lot of time spent alone. Time spent alone. But then Mars is here. So there is this drive. For growth, for moving forward. Mars can be creative energy. It could be this drive to start something within work or their job or their career. 3s are, also about growth, change, movement. So it could be also going from a period of maybe feeling stagnant to a period of movement. Like there's both energies represented here. So it could feel like a little bit of up and down nature with the moon, because the moon is so cyclical. The moon goes through phases. One day, you're feeling a whole bunch of energy ready to go, and on other days it's like we need to take a break. So that's the energy kind of going on here. I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice to see if we get any repeating numbers, synchronicities. Okay. Kind of went all over the place there, but I'm seeing 6s, lots of 6s here. Okay. 4 6s. Seeing 3s. Got 33 and 44. 4 6s. 6 is coming in really strong. Let's re-roll this one. And it wants to be a 6. So your number here, pile 3, is 6. It's even interesting here because I was feeling 3, but then 2 3s came out, 33 came out, which 3 and 3 even equals 6. So I am feeling that the number 6 is strongly represented in your reading, and 6 is the number of Venus. This is the number of relationships, of balance and harmony, of balancing things between the material world and the spirit world. It does represent creativity. It does to me represent the home life. So bringing a lot of love and balance into the home life. That could be family. I think of the 4th house and the moon as family, relationships with your mother even. So 6 here is all about finding that balance, that harmony, that creativity within the home and just within your life. It could be about balancing the material world with the spiritual world as well. Yeah, all getting to this place of balance. I really see number 4 as well as a number of balance and stability. So yeah, you may feel called to look up the angel number 6 or 66. Yeah, you could find out some more information on that. Let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards here. Okay, so we're really going to be looking at the energy, the connection between you and your person with the oracle cards, and we're going to be looking at future energies here with the tarot cards. So we really want to look at will you guys be together with these tarot cards? So let's go ahead and start with your oracle cards. Here we have time. Time spent worrying is time spent. Yeah, so you could be worried about this connection, have some anxieties, just really be questioning things, like you're just really unsure whether or not they're your twin. You just have to know. Yeah, so if that's true, Spirit is calling you out right now, pointing that out to you. And they're kind of saying you're wasting your time being in that energy. Whether this person is your twin or not, that time you spend worrying is time spent. It's a waste of time for you. We've got a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And I think I'm going to go ahead and read this one from the book. This is from the Starseed Oracle. Okay, so let's grab that. All right. This is actually the first card in the deck. So it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. Oh my God, I just got the chills right now. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds, dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Oh my God, I got such a good feeling right when it said, this is the sign that you're facing the right direction. I got such a good feeling. I got the chills right before I read that sentence. Okay. Continuing with the card. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here, to be a part of this global shift, whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation. Keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. Oh my gosh, I have such a good feeling right now, you guys, with this pile. The world needs more dreamers like you. More people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Ushering a new age in times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working toward for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. For if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Wow, this is such a powerful card here, pile 3. Already such a powerful pile. So with the twin flame question in mind, I feel like some of you already know coming into this that it's a yes. You may already have this strong feeling within you that it's a yes. And because it's a don't waver, like don't question it. Don't question your own inner knowledge. Don't question yourself. Pile 3. So if you feel strongly that this is your person, I'm going to go ahead and say straight off the bat, without even looking into the rest of the cards, don't question it. Also, because we have time here coming out first. I see this as a good thing, because whenever time or length is present, it is usually for the better, to benefit us. It's like we always want to rush into things, especially when we find that person, when we find out somebody is our soulmate, when we find out that they're the one, they're our twin flame. It's like we want them right now. We want to be with them immediately. But Spirit is saying that this is going to take some time. So I'm already getting a feeling that you guys will be together within your lifetime. I'm already getting the feeling that the answer your answer here is a yes. They could either be your soulmate or twin flame, whichever you're asking. And we'll still look for synchronicities in the cards to see if like a twin flame or soulmate cards want to come out. But I'm seeing this so far as a really positive sign, really positive reading, and I'm getting that feeling of chills all over as well. So we've got number 4, birch. Okay, I want to just pull out the rest of the cards as well. Denial. Oh, interesting. It's taking a turn here. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So someone could be in denial of this connection. And no bull, number 60. Okay, so I think I'm going to read this card birch as well. Yeah, I'm feeling really called to read some of these cards here for you, pile 3. I don't do that with every reading. Oh my god, did I roll the dice for you? Oh yeah, we got 6s. Yeah, sorry. We got 6s. I usually keep the dice up here and I moved them, but that's okay. Probably happened for a reason. So I'm going to go ahead and read this card, Birch, from the Earthcraft Oracle. I love all these Oracle cards, to be honest, so I can't really pick favorites here. Birch trees are old, sacred woods that are believed to heal emotional wounds, ward off negative influences, and banish fears. They're also associated with new beginnings, making them the perfect energy to channel for healing old wounds and welcoming new connections. Birch may come to a reading when you are feeling vulnerable, afraid, and unsupported. You may be feeling the need to hide away from the world to lick your wounds. If you have experienced trauma or hardship lately, know that extra support is being provided for you and that you are protected while you take this time to heal. The worst has passed, and soon you will be able to pick up any broken pieces and put yourself together again, only stronger and more beautiful. Additionally, Birch comes to you as a gentle reminder to build better boundaries, but not by closing your heart. Traumatic events can harden the spirit, leaving you jaded and spiteful. Do not let your circumstances prevent you from connecting to others or from taking calculated risks. You may have some deep wounds and brutal bruises, but those will heal in time and you will be stronger for it. Give yourself space to process, heal, and let go, knowing it will be safe to open your heart again. Okay, so pile 3, yeah, definitely getting such this feeling of like alone. You could be feeling really lonely at this time. Maybe you're feeling in denial that this will ever even happen for you. But definitely with that me, myself, and I lyric in combination with these cards, and she even looks like all by herself right here in that card. I feel like there's just this, it is like a gentle, peaceful energy though. It's like, yeah, you could be in fear. But I feel like, yeah, it's like the worst has already passed. The dust has already settled. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like you're not in the eye of the storm anymore. Like the storm has passed and now is just a time for healing. So, you know, you may have even, if you guys have separated or if you're in a separation, you may have come to terms with the separation now. And now you're just like, okay, focused on my healing, focused on my growth now. You could be in denial of this separation or denial of the time that it's going to take for you to heal. Yeah, and I know there's another card in here. I think it's called Forest Tears, and I'm just getting the imagery of that card where it talks about when trees get wounds in them, the sap comes out, like the forest cries, and then the sap hardens over time, and that area on the tree gets even stronger. So, pile 3, this is definitely a time for your healing, for your growth. I'm even seeing 6s over here. I know we haven't gotten to this, but it is making me think of Taurus energy and Venus energy. So like there could be some really positive ways for you to channel your emotions at this time. You could be channeling your emotions through creativity and your artwork. If you do any type of artwork, that could be a good time to practice some, even if you don't. Let's see, I do want to also read this denial card, so I'm probably going to read all of the oracle cards for you today, pile 3. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die, they merely fester and cause dis-ease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines in its path. Okay, so, and I know we haven't gotten into this card quite yet, but just with denial being like right next to these trees and right next to this bull here, kind of giving me Taurus vibes, there may be something that you aren't looking at. There may be something that spirit wants to call your attention to, something that you need to be healed. It could be some childhood traumas, fears, wounds. It could be something like that, or it could just be in general, like shadow work or something that you need to put your attention towards and heal. And with this like kind of Taurus energy over here, that's really stubborn energy for me. It's like kind of unwilling to change or unwilling to put the time in, or just maybe this seems like something that's going to take too much time and that you're just like against that, like there's something that's not in flow here with the healing process. So it could just be acknowledgement or awareness is the first step here to get things moving. Sorry if I'm being very vague here, but maybe this will make more sense when we get into your tarot cards. Let me go ahead and read this No Bull card over here from the Iris Oracle deck. And I got this deck off of Etsy. I've been loving it so far. Okay, No Bull. This card wants to confront you with those little white lies you might feed yourself or accept from other people. It's time to get rid of all that bull. This card is as stubborn as it gets, and if you don't look at these little falsehoods right now and try to move around this card, it's not moving. All right, so you could, it's interesting that it comes out with denial. So there could be something that you are refusing to see about yourself. I'm feeling this is more energy happening internally, energetically, and that could absolutely be your person as well. Maybe they are completely in denial of this connection. So you guys could even be mirroring each other. I I don't know if I can confirm or deny based on these cards whether or not you guys are twin flames, but I am absolutely getting the feeling that this is a spiritual connection, that this is somebody that you were meant to meet in your lifetime. So definitely a soulmate past life person. Let's get into your tarot cards. And I usually do clear these oracle cards, but I'm just getting the feeling to do things differently for your pile 3. So I think I'm going to just leave these up here. That probably is telling me that there may be some message I haven't gotten to yet, and I just need these oracle cards to help me with that. But let's go ahead and see here. So we've got Knight of Swords. Let's see. Can we move that up a little bit? Okay, Knight of Swords, Strength, 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups, the Lovers. Oh my God. This is my favorite card to see. This is my favorite card in the deck. I have to just say that here. The Hanged Man. Okay. Okay, so sorry about this glare going on. That is denial, if you can see that. Oh well. We're covering up denial. That's fine. Okay, so it's interesting that Spirit wanted me to keep the oracle cards up for your reading, because Knight of Swords, of course, gets placed right here under time. So yeah, time spent worrying is time spent. So I was saying something about that earlier, that once you meet your person, once you do meet your soulmate, your twin, the person you feel like you're meant to be with, you just want to rush towards them. But it's not time for that. So you could even be really stubborn about that, in denial about that. Spirit's saying it's not the time, even though you do feel that energy to rush towards them. They could even be in denial right now about the connection, so you want to reach out to them and they're just like, no thank you. That could be something going on, so just take it how it resonates. But then we have Strength here. Okay, Strength is someone who wants to really dominate this lion, someone who really wants to be in control of the connection, and control of what's going on. And I just see that as not being effective here. That's really not what your guides want you to do. So it is like with these cards here, it's giving me a feeling of maybe that's what you need to release the need to control the outcome. It could also just be a card of really calling on your inner strength, especially to get through this 8 of Swords energy over here. Strength, I also see, I know in the Thoth, I don't know how you say Thoth or Thoth tarot, Strength is the card of, I believe it's lust. And I always see that whenever I see Strength, I see it as a card of lust or passion or desire. Paired here with the Knight of Swords, it's like you really, really want to move towards this person. You really desire them. But it's just not time for that right now. Spirit is really putting a pause to that, putting a stop to that. I can see that if you work through this energy here, if you really maintain this gratitude, this positive energy, like there's such an amazing feeling that it is that I do see union within this connection. I do see love here, true love, and that the Lovers paired here with the Hanged Man, it is really confirming here for me that this is in fact a spiritual connection. Somebody that is meant to be in this lifetime of yours, somebody that's meant to be. I'm definitely getting that feeling here, and I don't think we even got into like the meaning of your crystal, but this does represent the solar plexus for me. This is orange calcite, and there's just a whole lot of orange and yellow and just bright energy of the sun within your reading. So I do feel like if you remain really positive within that energy, like I do feel like it is a connection that is divinely guided, and it's all going to happen for you within divine timing. So there's no way to rush it. There's no way to get around it. If that's what you're looking for, I think the best way to, speed up this connection is to like get out of this denial energy. And that can be through doing shadow work. That could be through just, accepting. There could be just a need to surrender here, to just accept that this connection is going to take time. This connection is going to happen when it happens, and that the time you spend worrying here is useless, going back to that first quote. So you can spend your time in this energy, or you can spend your time in this energy. You could spend your time in worry and fear and really just being afraid that it will never work out, that you'll never come together. Or you can spend your time being really optimistic, really expressing gratitude. And it is just so beautiful here to end your reading here with the Lovers and the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man really is a card of surrendering, and this guy is just so relaxed here. He's not worried about anything. So I see you like moving through this energy of one, being really worried, being really, having a need to know all the answers of this connection, and kind of just letting that go through time, and coming to this energy where you're like, what was your song lyric again? Okay, me, myself, and I. So you're just really gonna be so comfortable with being alone and being by yourself before you guys come into union. So that means that you're gonna have evolved. It could be some time. Time has gone by before you get with this person. So I'm sorry if that's not something you wanted to hear, because I definitely feel like you are in the opposite energy. You want it to go quickly, but it's definitely not something that's going to happen quickly, but I see that as such a good thing because it's really going to be built to last. I see this as a connection that is built to last. That is, if you guys are meant to be together in this lifetime. But I am really seeing this as a partnership where you guys have had many lives together, many past lives. So that can absolutely be soulmates. That can absolutely be twin flames. So go ahead and use your own intuition when deciding this, because I see that either or can apply for this pile here. All right, so pile 3, that's all the information that I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for those people who've been leaving really lovely comments in the comment section. I've been loving that. Feel free to leave me a comment down below if this resonated, and become a subscriber if you're not already and you like readings like these. I put out new readings every week. I also do live readings on the weekend, which is so much fun. I get a chance to connect with you guys to answer your personal questions. And you must be a subscriber to participate in that. And I do recommend you put on notifications so you can get to those readings early. That's the best way to get a reading with me. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, those are priced really cheap in my Etsy shop right now. So go ahead to the description box and there will be the link to my Etsy shop there. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. All right, pile number 4. If you chose this card here, security, and this clear quartz, this is your reading. Okay, clear quartz, maybe you could be getting clarity on something. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb saying that. Because of course you're here to get clarity on something. So I also grabbed a song lyric for you. So this is just going to represent your person's energy towards you. You can even look up this song after this reading if you feel called to. And that song is Age of Consent by New Order. And the lyric is, I received your message in full a few days ago. I understood every word that it said. And now that I've actually heard it, you're going to regret. So I feel like if this does apply to you, this can be taken quite literally. So this would be somebody that you're in contact with, have been messaging. One person in this connection could have said hurtful words or something that they definitely regret. So you'll know who that is if that applies to you. And yeah, definitely some regretful words there. Okay, security. So we've got two self-care wisdom cards here for this pile. So I went ahead and took them both. We've got security. It says bank of self-care on all of these. Love, personal power, energy, space, and time. Okay. True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. Okay. I am getting the feeling of financial security here, even though it does talk about security in the more of a vague sense, where it can apply to many different things. Security of, your love, personal power, energy, and all that. But because it's coming out with this card, which has dollar signs all over it, I'm getting the feeling, there may be some Taurus energy here or concerns with financial security. Oh yeah, I also wanted to pull some zodiac cards for your person's energy and roll the dice as well, so we won't forget that. Being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. So definitely a message of putting your energy towards abundance, which starts with having gratitude. And yeah, that could be abundance of many different things. It could be abundance of money here, a message for that, but it could also just be an abundance for love, because we are talking about an abundance of love, because we are talking about a love reading here. So I'm going to use these oracle cards to look into the energy of this connection to determine if you guys are twin flames, soulmates, karmics. I'm going to look into the tarot cards here for future energies of this connection. And I want to look into some of these zodiac signs to get a feeling for your person's energy. And yeah, you can take note if any of these signs that come out are significant. That could definitely mean that that's their sun, moon, or rising sign. But it can also just mean that that is some energy that they're experiencing right now. So let's draw a few cards. Oh my gosh, can we just get one card, please? One card at a time. All right, for pile 4, one more card. Okay. All right, pile 4. I don't know why my energy is feeling all over the place for your pile. Like, usually all the cards make sense together, like there's like a story being told. For this one, I feel like the energy is kind of all over the place right now. 7th house is all about relationships, partnerships. It could be about the one partner you're supposed to be with. 11th house is all about friendships, networking. Pluto is about pain you could be experiencing right now, separation. Lots of energies, lots of different energies going on here. So yeah, this pile is very curious, pile 4. Let's see. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for you. Okay, and here with the dice, we're going to be looking for repeating numbers, some synchronicities. You could be seeing these numbers, or you can just resonate with the meaning of these numbers. So if you feel called to look them up, you can do that after the reading as well. So I'm seeing 111, 333, 66. Let's see if this dice wants to be... No, that wants to stay a 2. Okay, so I'm seeing, 1, 3, and 6. So in tarot and numerology, we usually see, I don't like to use like positive and negative for these, but I guess masculine and feminine energy is a better way to put it. We see odd numbers as being very masculine, and their power, like go out and grab things, go out and take it. And then feminine energy we see as being more, introverted, intuitive, and we see those even numbers as a place of stability. People have 2 legs, animals have 4 legs. Like, it's just they seem to be numbers that are stable and harmonious, while odd numbers can be like, okay, friction and time for movement. So we're always going in between, odd and even, feminine and masculine energy, or masculine and feminine. So, there's lots of, those odd numbers, those masculine numbers are coming through quite strongly for you, pile 4, those 1s and 3s. So I see 1 as like a boss, like, the head person in charge. That could be you or your person, but somebody is really coming into their masculine energy. Root chakra energy here as well. I'm drawn to that red here. So like being in their power, going out and taking what is rightfully theirs, being in their power. That could be in career, or that could just be like a declaration of abundance, like a declaration to change your life for the positive. Because 3s here are about progress, about steps, working on things, working towards yourself. So there could be a dedication here to some of these things, that personal power, that love, energy, time and space, and you're accumulating abundance here. I see 6s as really like enjoying that abundant energy. So you or your person, or both of you, could be just kind of going through different lessons, life lessons, with relationships, with friendships. Pluto can be very difficult life lessons. Pluto is also death and rebirth, so it can signify endings, and that can be taken literally, or that can be taken figuratively, like a new you is being rebirthed this year, quote unquote, in a sense. There could be an emphasis here on relationships or friendships, or, just people outside of yourself. That could be a result of working on yourself. let's go ahead and look at some more of your oracle cards over here. So we've got the 7-star sisters, light, and over here, prophetic dreams. Okay, I guess I won't take them all out at once. But let's see here. With the 7-star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Light, number 16, prophetic dreams. Okay, we have to take out more of your oracle cards. This reading is so interesting in comparison to all the other readings because right away I was kind of getting feelings of, is this person your twin or not? And with this pile here, I still don't know. I'm very unsure here with this pile. So that could be a reflection of your energy. Maybe you're just so confused about this question. You just really don't know. There could be a need to know the answer. I received your message. That could even be taken figuratively. Like maybe Spirit is trying to communicate this message to you. Honestly, pile 4, I feel like it's going to be different for different people. I feel like I could go either way. I feel like this is more a pile of focus on yourself because it's a really magical time for you. It's a time for you to be moving and growing and working towards something really big here. So birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Yeah, there's something that Spirit is calling you to create, to put into life. This talks about journaling, but also creative writing, having creative ideas. For some people, there could be an idea that you have to put out there into the world. Like that could be done through social media, through doing creative projects, even here on YouTube, on other social media platforms. And there's like this sun and moon here, this light and dark energy. So that could be a reflection of twin flames and soulmates, kind of holding those opposite energies. But I'm kind of getting like this feeling of maybe you need to release the need to know. Maybe it's not time for you to know the answer right now. Okay, we've got purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And the sword, 77. Okay. I'm also kind of getting that 7s and 9s may be significant numbers for you. Just because I'm being drawn to like 6 and 1 makes 7. I know this sounds weird, like because they don't like all add up. Just take it how I take it intuitively, but I'm also being drawn to how like 3 3s make 9. So 7s and 9s could also be significant numbers here. And those numbers are definitely about inner wisdom with the 7, and I'm even seeing like an inner truth, this like inner truth and knowing. I kind of want to put it over here with this moon card. You may even have like this knowledge of your purpose. So yeah, this person could be a twin flame or a soulmate. They could be in alignment with your purpose. I'm seeing kind of that yin yang energy here, that light dark energy. It's also just this strong feeling of inner knowing. So yeah, 7 and 9 are all about inner guidance, inner knowing, and also like your angels will be, are working closely with you. 9 is a number of almost completion. So you may want to look up those numbers. I'm also seeing 444 right now in the video time. Yeah, I just saw 4444. So, and this is pile 4. So there may be many different numbers here that are showing you synchronicities, and I think that is a sign here that you are in alignment with your purpose. So yeah, I'm getting such a positive feeling here with this. with this pile 4, I do want to dive into your tarot cards. Okay, number 9 coming out, the Hermit. I promise you I didn't know that. I didn't memorize that. I did look at the cards as I was shuffling and I put them all upright, but I did not have that memorized. 6, the Lovers. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. We even got the Lovers in pile number 3. So you could have also picked that pile as well. We have 19, the Sun. And yeah, I'm seeing like the sun reflected here in multiple cards. So that to me just really signifies happiness. Okay, we've got 7 of Cups. Yeah, I know like many numbers are represented here, but I am feeling 9 and 7 as being significant. We've got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. This is such a positive spread here and a positive sign that, yeah, I think that you guys are meant to be together. I think this person is a soulmate or twin flame. I think it could be different for different people. You may still feel confused about the energy of this connection because this is something that is going to take its time. So you may also want to check out pile 3. I'm so drawn to, I don't know if you could see this little tiny word right here, but it does say time here on this little deposit check. So I think pile 3 is also going to be very similar energy, but I do think this is a connection that is going to take time to get through. Yeah, such a feeling of soulmates here. Yeah, and I think that you guys are alone right now, and I think that it is a time for you to work on yourself, to put your creative energy out there into the world. Also, Spirit is trying to connect with you. I don't know if we mentioned that, but this card is prophetic dreams, which means that prophetic dreams are dreams that tell the future. So it means that Spirit is trying to connect with you through your dreams. Journaling in general can be really positive here, but also keeping a dream journal can be a really good thing to do to keep track of what Spirit is trying to communicate with you. The Lovers here. So yeah, I do feel like you guys will move through this cycle. Oh, even we got 7 over here, 7 star sisters. So yeah, if you feel called to look up that number 7, that's coming through multiple times in this reading. But so much love here at the center of this connection. This person may be blinded by that right now. They may not feel that in their conscious space, because we have these 7 of Cups, which is confusion, right next to the Sun here, which does represent the ego and consciousness. So that could be your energy still questioning this, or I'm getting more of the feeling like it could be your person's energy. They might be the ones here that get some clarity, though, that the truth of this connection can really come through for them. And I'm seeing this beautiful, this I do see as a seed being planted. So I see that as you really working on yourself, on that self-love, and it's everything you're doing to work on yourself is benefiting the other person, is benefiting the connection in its whole, in its entirety. So yeah, this is a very strong reading here, pile 4. Lots of strong messages for you here. Yeah, aces usually indicate a fresh start of something. So there could be, maybe it's the case that you've never been in a relationship with this person before. But I do feel like this is possibly, yeah, a connection that is meant to be. So let me know if you did choose this pile as your reading. Let me know in the comment section. I love getting comments from you guys. There also might still be a giveaway going on, so check the description box for that, because I give away free readings during my live readings, which I do every weekend now. So if you want to get a free reading from me, first of all, you have to be a subscriber. Second of all, turn on notifications, because it does get pretty busy, so that's the best way to get a reading. And yeah, I do those every single weekend, so tune in for those. Also, yeah, please be a subscriber just to get some more readings from me. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do that in my Etsy shop down below at the bottom of the description box. Thank you so very much, Pile 4. Okay, here's that song if you want to look up that song, Age of Consent. And yeah, I believe that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Out of all the tarot channels in all of YouTube, I really appreciate you coming here onto my channel to listen to this message. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.